been like 1 or 2 months. And then I had purchased Ramit Sethi's dream job, and I went through that, and he kind of upgraded his, and I've gone through that. That's how I kind of found my previous jobs, but it was maybe a couple of months.
Why didn't you just go back with him then? You know, you used it in the past.
I think there was 2 parts that I wanted, which was community and one-on-one attention. And I need somebody to correct me.
So basically, because that's my next question is, at what point did you say I need help? And every time you've had it, you've got help from other people. But with this move, you felt you need a more individual and community approach.
The part that sold me, and as I mentioned before, I interviewed several other career coaches, and they were all based on time. If they lose me as a client, they don't get paid anymore.
So what did you find most valuable about working together?
The thing I appreciated is when I've hired coaches in the past, we're aligned. And I get frustrated because then I had people telling me, I can introduce you to people, I can promise you results, I can give you one-on-one. And I said, that's not what I'm looking for. And through your experience and kind of meeting with you guys, I said, oh, there's a community, there's content online. Yeah, this is worth it. And by the way, I made up all the money by asking one question. I asked one question and I made all my money back. And actually, I'll make more in my next year. So I got a $5,000 increase by asking that one simple question. Hey, what do you have budgeted? It was one simple thing. Now, that isn't the only value add I had, but yeah.
We had one person just go on an interview who makes like 205 right now. If they would have said how much money they're making, I'll keep this company confidential, but that company is currently hiring a role for 300,000. You can't tell me if you said you're making 205 and the position's 300 that, come on, it's business. So most value about working together is the community. And obviously we work with you until, it happened because you were doing that consulting gig and still doing stuff. So a lot of people who worked with us, right, have never invested in themselves hardly ever outside of college, right? They've never hired kind of a coach for anything. And it seems like you've been investing in yourself for a while. So it was like, hey, do I see value? I do it. What advice would you have for someone who's considering working together?
Many people think by addition, they don't think by multiplication or exponential. And I think the idea of having a coach now is becoming more common. What I don't believe people understand is they think that all coaches are created equal. And those differences I just mentioned to you about how you are completely different than everyone else.
We've tried every coaching model. So we came to this, right? We have an online system. We have a community. I think this is the only thing that works, really.
Friends make fun of me because they said, oh, you're just having meetings all the time and you're just making connections. I said, that's a part of it.
Isn't that how you get a job?
Yeah.
On Fast Company, this person built, if you saw that article I posted, an app to apply for jobs. He applied to 1,838 jobs. In addition to this, he had his resume redone and it would create customized cover letters. It just didn't work for him.
The people I met through here, even whatever happens here, I know how the mentality to approach the next job. I've made more contacts, more relationships now that will allow me to benefit. If I had put this effort in earlier, where would I have been? And I sat there and now I think to myself, I still need to continue this model.